This is the most brain-burning question in the world. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? If the chicken appeared first in the world, how was it born? If the egg appeared first in the world, then who laid the egg? This seems to be a very simple question, but it has troubled mankind for hundreds of thousands of years. Earlier, British scientists discovered in experimental research that the existence of the key OC17 protein that forms the hard shell of eggs has implemented the entire eggshell formation process and played a catalytic revolution. So they think muscle exists first. In other words, muscle protein OC17 exists in advance. However, later research found that the ancestor of the chicken was not actually a chicken, but an egg. Scientists have found a type of fossil called Longiball in a specially buried fossil bank 500 million years ago. Although it is small in size, the structure inside is very compact, and they have found the unique development of animal embryos mechanism, which is very similar to dinosaur eggs. On the other hand, chickens and eggs are two different stages of its life. Chickens can only be hatched in eggs, just like insects. They will go through insects, egg, larva, and adult stages. Therefore, for a single chicken individual, it is first. Some eggs have chickens, and of course different sounds appear. Thinking from a macro perspective, the relationship between chickens and eggs can be extended to the relationship between birds and eggs, inspired by the theory of evolution. If we do not go back to the source, we can deduce such an evolutionary sequence. From single cells to the earliest life, then to early lower organisms, then to sexually reproducing organisms and lower egg-laying animals, and finally to the birds. And every species has an internal cycle, and they evolve gradually through continuous reproduction. In other words, the evolution of species is the internal circulation of one species deriving from the internal circulation of another species. When the two cycles can no longer merge, new species emerge. If understood in this way, the chicken and the egg are also two different elements in a cycle. Without any one of the links, this cycle will cease to exist. So there is no question of which comes first, the chicken or the egg. So what do you think came first, the chicken or the egg?